DraftKings Sportsbook app, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, even a 5-star review wherever you get your podcast. I'm Anthony Totri, joined on this wonderful Wednesday by Shane Diefenbach, Shawn DePaz. Guys, how we doing?
Wanting to hold my hand.
Which I'm about.
I feel like, I was going to say, I feel like this should be
Y'all got some sweaty hands.
Oh, I'm so nervy. I get so nervy every time I'm on camera.
How we doing, guys?
I'm turned the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. I just witnessed Shawn, throat an egg bite.
He just have to put it like that.
he just
throat an egg
He
bite.
just one-bited an egg bite.
It was half an egg bite.
It was crazy, nonetheless.
Wow.
Didn't think that's where we were going to be starting the show, but it's okay.
I forgot to save eggs.
He one-shotted an egg bite. It's okay. We've got a special guest today.
We do. I'm fired up.
We've got ASU softball stud, ASU softball star. Oh, here are the noises. The Pac-12 Freshman of the Year,
a.k.a. a certified ball maker,
Cydney Sanders, joins us this morning. Cydney, thank you so much for taking the time this morning.
You're very welcome. I'm happy to be here.
And Shane, you got a question.
Yeah, so I wanted to start it off with just kind of a serious question. Has NASA contacted you about the missiles you've been sending into the atmosphere yet?
No, they haven't.
Okay. I was wondering. I was a little worried.
Cydney, I hope you know this is like an everyday thing. Like on this show, every time you hit a home run, anytime you do anything, these two start just making missile noises.
I don't know what that was.
You were just watching.
I was watching it fly by.
This is what you've done. You're responsible for this, just so you know. We talked a little bit about it in the intro. You won Pac-12 Freshman of the Year. Just before we get into anything else, what does that mean to you to be able to win such a prestigious award so early on?
Honestly, it's very exciting to me. I wasn't really expecting it, to be honest with you. I was just here to, play and have fun. I guess playing and having fun gave me this opportunity to be the Pac-12 Freshman of the Year for one of the toughest conferences out there,
Yeah.
Yeah, this has been such an awesome season. It's been a crazy season, really. There's 48 runs, 55 hits, 61 RBIs, and, of course, the 20 missiles. What goes into you hitting the ball as hard as you do and as consistently as you do?
So my dad, he was in the minor league, so I feel like he taught me everything he knows, and we've worked a lot before I came here, and I guess all that hard work is paying off, and I don't know, I didn't expect to hit 20 home runs this year. It's cool. I don't know. I like seeing the ball go far, so might as well try and hit it that far,
We also like seeing the ball go far. You mentioned how difficult of a conference this is. Obviously, you won the Pac-12 in relatively dominant fashion. You beat both the teams that people considered, I guess, better than you before the season. You beat Washington. You beat, obviously, UCLA. Yet UCLA was put as a 5 seed in the tournament. Y'all were only an 8 seed. What was you and your teammates' feelings about that? And did you feel kind of disrespected by the fact that you were only an 8 seed?
Yes, and we always are kind of disrespected. In the very beginning of the season, we were ranked very low, and then we started climbing the rankings and beating all these tough teams, and obviously we are still the 8th seed, so we have a lot to prove to all these people who are ranking us very low.
Yeah, you mentioned the disrespect, you guys being the 8th seed. Obviously, you guys got the Tempe Regional this weekend. Cal State Fullerton, LSU, San Diego State, all coming to town. I'm sure you've seen the comment already. We went back to look for the clip to play it today, but it's since been deleted.
Cowards.
So somebody came to their senses and realized that they shouldn't have said what they said. But the quote from LSU's Georgia Clark said, quote, "I don't think they're going to out-hit us in any regard." What does that do for you, knowing that these teams are still out there, still disrespecting you, and they're coming to your field this weekend?
Well, we got to show them what we can do at Club Farrington. Is this their first time coming out here, or?
I think they were also in the same group in, I think, the mid 2000s, but they haven't been here recently.
It's been a while.
Well, they'll see what's going on when we play them, if we play them, because they still have to play SDSU. You know?
Yeah, they got to win.
You look past SDSU, and they're talking about us, but we
I love
both
it.
aren't playing each other yet.
This is a clip we won't delete.
100%.
Go ahead.
Oh, you messed up the whole rotation. So we've had Jazz Hill on the show. We had Maddie Hackbarth before the season. Something we hear a lot from the team is about Coach Ford and what she means to the players. What was it about her that made you want to play under her?
Honestly, she was like a mom to me, so I want to play for someone who's gonna be for me and always like checking in on me and seeing how I'm doing. Like, it's not really about softball, it's also about like life lessons and stuff. And Coach Ford is a perfect example of that. Like, yes, she can be hard on you, but she'll also be there for you like a mom figure. So I wanted to play for someone who's gonna respect me and make it easy for me to respect them as well. I feel that that's why we're playing so good, because we're respecting our coaches, you know.
Yeah, that's something you hear so much about Coach Ford and this team, is how much you guys can get through together and learn not just about softball, but also just life in general. What do you think the biggest challenge you guys have overcome this year, and you yourself personally?
Playing like to our level. Like, we play our game. When we play our game, we win a lot of ball games. We played UCLA, we played Washington. We beat both of them, so we know that we can play at a top level, a top tier level. And obviously they had UCLA ranked above us, and we beat them, so we know that we can beat the top seeds. And like, there's really more we can prove, obviously, but we know that we can beat these teams if we've beaten them in our conference play.
Yeah.
I just want a quick side note. Pulled up the stats. LSU's batting average as a team on the season, 291. That is lower than ASU's. In case
Who's hit the most homers on their team?
On their team?
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Their most home runs is 16 from Georgia Clark.
Oh, none other than
again, not as many as Cydney Sanders.
That's awesome. I'm super excited to see, obviously, everything transpire this weekend. Want to get into some more of the fun questions, more for ASU fans to learn a little bit about you, because you are a freshman, which is sometimes, I feel like, crazy to wrap everyone's head around, given how talented you are.
We get a couple more years of this.
But you said a couple years back that Kobe Bryant was your favorite athlete, that you kind of live by the whole Mamba mentality, mantra, and just work ethic. He's obviously done so much for women's sports, for women's basketball. But for you, what does it mean to have like your biggest idol be such an inspiration in terms of women's sports and the evolution of that game?
It honestly makes me want to play like to the like highest tier that I can. And like, I feel like I'm doing a lot of this with the Mamba mentality. So I feel like my success is very like, I don't know, it's kind of emotional, because I remember when he died, I was like very upset about it, and I really wish I was able to kind of like, if I was able to meet him, like, I don't know what I would say to him, but he's inspired me a lot for softball, women's sports. I feel like I'm gonna be like a psychologist if I don't go pro for softball. And I feel like I can bring his Mamba mentality back, like, into like people's minds. Like, if I become like a sports psychologist, like, I can give them what I do. So what I do before like every game, like, I don't really have like a like set thing that I do every day, but I don't know, I kind of feel like I just play the game. I don't know, that was all over the place, but I feel like I just play the game to the highest tier. And like knowing that he has worked so hard, like, without everybody seeing him. Like, I feel like I work exactly the way he does. Like, nobody knows when I'm working, nobody knows what I'm doing, I'm just working before I play like softball or whatever, and I feel like it shows up in the games a lot. Like if my stats are like this, like I don't really pay attention to stats. I just kind of play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it definitely shows up in the game. It also shows up in the outfield.
Or doesn't show up because they are
shows up in the
atmosphere. They're in the atmosphere.
In orbit.
So earlier you mentioned your dad Tracy playing in the minor leagues. What do you think the biggest lesson he's taught you on the field, but also off the field, in terms of your game and just life?
I feel like he's shown me that it's okay to get out. I personally don't like to get out. So I feel like that's why I get on so many times. 'Cause I don't but he's taught me a lot about the game and how it has its up and downs and how you can fix that by like me and my dad go to the park whenever I'm home. Like we go to the park all the time and we just talk about like hitting fundamentals and just we go on this field and it's 225. So he tells me all the time, you don't have to hit it over the fence like by a mile. But I'm like, that's what I like. It looks cool. It doesn't look cool when it's like just over the fence. I feel like it looks cooler when it's like far. You know what I mean?
Oh man,
It definitely does.
Yeah, it definitely does.
So I gotta ask. This one thing I ask basically everyone on the show is about your drip, about your fashion. Kind of walk us through your on-field drip. I know you like to rock the long sleeves and stuff like that, but like, and then off the field, do you think you're a stylish person? Like, what are you kind of wearing if you gotta step out?
I don't really dress out like that because Jazz Hill already told y'all that she thinks I'm the worst dress. I just show up to play. I don't know. I don't really have like a drip style. Maybe that will come next year. So
I mean, when I was a freshman, I didn't know how to dress either. It took me.
She's busy. She's
you guys,
busy hitting home.
I didn't have an excuse.
Yeah, you don't have an excuse.
You're doing something.
Oh man, I'm curious. Outside of softball, you talked about you're into psychology. You're into video games as well, right?
Mm.
So Xbox. First off, Xbox or PlayStation?
I play Xbox.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wrong.
Let's go.
Wrong, but
Let's
it's
go.
okay.
Let's go.
And then, if you had to, this is probably the toughest question that we've asked. Top 3 video games of all time.
Well, back in the day, there was a game called Left 4 Dead. I play that.
Yeah.
I used to play that all the time. That's probably my top one. I have 2K. I play 2K a lot now. So that's probably 2. And then there's a game called Dead by Daylight. Where
Let's
you,
go.
run away from killers.
Let's go.
I gotta
Those are
ask,
I'll
3
probably
great
switch
games.
that to 1. Like it was 1 at one point, but those are my top 3s.
I love that.
when you're playing 2K, like you got your mod player. What kind of player are you? 'Cause I'm a pure sharpshooter. Like I just
course
want to
you are.
shoot threes, but I get to the rack sometimes. But what kind? What position? What kind of player are you?
I have both center, so it's like a glass cleaning finisher, and play shot. I have a playmaking shot creator. I
Nice.
think that's what it's called.
Nice.
I love it.
My favorite part about that whole thing was the fact that she said back in the day. You're younger
Like
than
I'm
us.
old.
Back in the day. So I know you kind of touched on it. You don't really do anything pregame ritual wise. You don't really keep anything consistent. Do you do anything after you hit home runs that you are going to start adopting? Like, are you if you hit a bomb against LSU, are you pimping the hell out of that bat flip?
We'll see if we even play them. Like I'm
Yeah.
Yeah, I get.
Like, they have to get past
they have a job to do first.
Yeah,
I would love to
have
see
to
a
get
Sid
past
Sanders.
Fullerton as well.
I love it. I love it. That's the Mamba mentality, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here
We'll
for it.
see for my teammates too. Like they have a different view of me, but we'll see if when they hit a home run, you'll see.
I love it.
They
I
gonna
love-
learn.
They gonna learn.
The last thing that we've got for you before you get out of here, obviously, again, we've talked about the amazing stuff that you've done so far this season. Obviously, there's still a lot of season hopefully left for you guys. Tempe Regional this weekend, Friday through Sunday. Just what's your message to Sun Devil softball fans and just Sun Devil Nation before the Tempe Regional?
I hope that everyone shows up and cheers as loud as they can. And we're gonna show you what Club Farrington is all about.
I'm here for it.
Message to anybody driving on the road behind the stadium: watch the hell
Just
out.
gonna send this to
They might have
LSU,
to.
Cal
I
Fullerton.
love how they're like the Phoenix Airport was super worried about like the Tempe Arena because of the interference it might cause. They might need to ground flights. There'll be unidentified flying objects in the airspace in Tempe.
Again, Sid, just so you're aware, you created this. This is on you. Wow. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
Oh man, you guys. The first set of noises was absolutely wild to
The
me.
missile,
Dude, that was good.
Siren.
Yeah, I was scared.
I lost it at first for a second. I was a little
you did,
worried, and then I got it back on track.
Oh my god! Just what stuck out to you? Obviously, she's a freshman. She's accomplished some amazing things already, and there's a lot still to be done. But given what she had to say, what impressed you the most?
That she plays Dead by Daylight. Great game. No, just how like humble she is, and but at the same time, it's like she knows how good she is.
Yeah.
Like the statement about getting out's okay, but I like getting on base more. I just love it. I love it so much, and I love the swag this team kind of has without being egotistical about it. They know how good they are. It doesn't matter. They're gonna kick some ass this weekend.
Yeah, I feel like it's a very like this is would hit a little more a few weeks ago, but it's a very Suns-esque swagger where it's like it's not really about like the other team. It's about them.
That hurts.
Vibing, like
Brother.
you know, like they do it for each other. And, like, they're having fun with each other.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
But like, yeah, no, on what you were saying, like what she was talking about, like her dad is out here. Her dad was a pro and trying to teach her these lessons, and she's like, "But I want to hit bombs. Like I don't want to get out. I don't want it to trickle over the fence. I want to hit bombs."
Yeah, she's like, it's not cool if it just goes over. Like I want it to go all the way.
Yeah, but also it's like, and we bring it up basically every time we talk about softball, but like, again, it's like. It's almost like they get together and be like, how are we going to talk about Coach Ford? Because every time we talk to somebody, it's like she's like a mom to us.
Yeah.
And that is so cool. Like everyone is having, I mean, we've talked to 3 people, I guess, but like everyone's having the same experience with it.
Ford and CTT both the same kind of messages.
Yeah.
It's like, look, they don't just help us get better in the game of basketball or softball. They help us better people.
Yeah.
Make us better people. It's awesome.
I think the interesting thing that you said about Coach Ford is like everybody talks about it the same. Yes, we've only talked to 3, Hackbarth, Sid, and then like they're 3 but 3 different classes.
Yeah.
Like we've got somebody that's gone, somebody that's nearing what Jazz is a sophomore, junior. You know, off the top of her head.
But
and then Sid's obviously a freshman, so like she's keeping it consistent, which is huge. But the big thing that stuck out to me about Sid was the fact that just given the way that she talks about whether it be Mamba mentality or winning, whatever, to me, what I think makes her so great is it seems like she hates losing more than she wants to win. I think that that separates like the stars from just
not just
players.
losing, just individual failures, like not getting on base.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Yeah, like I think she hates that more than like she hates more getting out than she does enjoy getting on base.
Yeah.
It's crazy when you talk about a sport like softball. It's like it's softball and baseball. It's a sport where you fail more than you succeed.
Yeah.
Like it is, and I mean barely in her regard. She has a 420 batting average. Like she barely has failed more than she succeeded. But like. Yeah, it's that mentality. It's like the fact that she's a freshman too. Like we get years of this, and the fact that like she clearly has that desire to get better, and she has this mentality is crazy to me. I think about what like obviously wasn't an athlete, but I think about what I was as a freshman. I was a little coward. Like I was afraid of the world. Like to be a freshman and to have that kind of confidence and that mentality
was a little coward.
It's so exciting to be like a Sun Devil softball fan and know that's the future. I mean, it's the present, but it's the future of this program.
What she was talking about when we brought up the whole Georgia Clark thing, and I didn't know that Georgia Clark led LSU in home runs, but that was awesome. She's like,
if they, I love how she kept on being like, they got to get there first, but if they do get there, ooh, that's gonna be.
I might just go out.
Just to watch them?
No, I might just sit on Rio Salado Parkway and just wait for a home run.
I kind of want to.
I might sit in Tempe Town Lake, bro.
I might sit behind LSU's dugout and heckle somebody.
Dear God. It's going to be a lot of fun. From what I've seen, you can't necessarily bet on the regionals on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. But if you would listen to our podcast a couple months ago, you could have got in on what Shawn did and decided he was going to hop on placing what, $40 bet?
$40 bet at plus 5,000.
Yeah, plus 5,000 for Sun Devil
win
softball
2K.
to win the Women's College World Series. Now it's down to about 1,400.
Yep.
So definitely get in on that. But that is not the offer that is currently going on the DraftKings Sportsbook app. That has to do with the NBA playoffs. If you bet $5 on any NBA team to win and get 100, you bet any NBA team to win, and they're going to get $150 in free bets if they do. And all customers can place a same-game parlay with 3 or more legs and get a free bet back up to $25 if one leg doesn't hit. You guys have any parlays that you played yesterday or today?
I need to take a break because I did have a parlay yesterday, and the Celtics screwed me. Al Horford and Marcus Smart not playing was not ideal.
I've just
bet
been
it before. Ooh, unlucky.
So once again, on the PHNX Daily Bet Show, come to me real fast.
Oh God.
Every Monday through Friday at noon, by the way, right here on the PHNX Sports YouTube channel. That means about 38 minutes from now we'll be live. I've been doing really well on it, but for some reason, I just make little dumb boy bets where I'm just like, hey, I'm going to place a 3-team parlay because I really like 2 of these teams, and this one gives me better odds. Stop parlaying things, guys. Just straight bet. Straight bet everything. So I've been getting killed because of that.
Yeah, I would have lost all 3 bets if I had straight bet all of my parlay yesterday.
A nice reverse parlay.
Yeah,
I love hitting a nice reverse parlay.
Which hurts because on last Friday I went 5 for 5 on bets, and yesterday I went over.
It's okay.
Celtics. I mean, it was looking good because I had Celtics money line, and then they
I
just
don't know
stopped
why
playing
you bet on the
basketball.
Celtics.
The Celtics are winning the NBA championship.
Brother.
I thought that before yesterday.
Bro.
Well, that's Shane's 2 cents on how
Shawn
to bet.
Shawn gave 19 cents.
Yeah, you gave 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code PHNX. Bet $5 on any NBA team to win their game and get $150 in free bets if they do. That's promo code PHNX only at DraftKings Sportsbook. 21 plus, Arizona only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only. A minimum of a $5 deposit. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details.
Real quick, DraftKings. You know how she kept saying, "Oh, they have to get LSU has to get past San Diego State first." San Diego State has better odds to win the college
Amazing
than LSU.
Sydney's mom, I think, in the chat saying, guys, you have to be there. Club Farrington needs to be rocking. Yes, we will be doing a post-game show from the studio, but we will also be at the game.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. For everybody watching, go
Get
7:30 Friday.
Under the lights.
Cal State Fullerton. Yeah, under the lights. It'll be nice. It won't be too hot.
It'll be tough when you lose Sydney's home runs, like
Yeah.
in the lights, but
Well, actually, no. The contrast with the black sky and the yellow ball.
But I mean, when she's, you know what would really suck is if the game has to get canceled because she keeps knocking out the lights.
Yeah.
No, she's going to be knocking down the satellites.
True.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to be there because she's going to knock out the satellite. You're not going to be able to watch
You're
it
not
on
going to be
TV.
able to watch it on
Yeah,
TV.
it's Starlink. I'm sorry. Sorry, Elon.
It's going to be a bummer.
Sydney's got
honestly.
different plans.
We've talked obviously about the Tempe Regional. Talked to Sid. Now we're going to sit here and we are going to map it out. We're going to sit here and figure out how it all plays out. Does ASU end up facing LSU at any point? We'll start with game 1. We've got LSU versus San Diego State.
San Diego State's winning.
You think San Diego State's winning?
Yeah,
LSU's got too much confidence.
And then LSU's going to lose to Cal State Fullerton. And
Wow, you got a 0-2 and just gone.
Gone.
Send them back to Brian Kelly's family.
Miami.
Family. So we've got. I'm with you. I think San Diego State. They're the much hotter team right now. I think it's going to be a close game. Probably the closest of any of the 2 that take place on Friday. So do we have a full sweep? San Diego State is going to beat LSU.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so LSU goes already down 1, game 1. Game 2 at the Tempe Regional, Cal State Fullerton against ASU.
Kill Steve.
20-4.
What do you think?
20-4.
17-1.
20-4. It's going to be 20-4.
A lot to a little. That's what I'll say. It's not going to be pretty for Cal State.
It's just going to read error.
Just
because of how
if
many
you're
runs.
there, like appreciate it for what it is. Don't get bored because it's like, oh, that's a home run. There's another home run. There's another.
That's not boring.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta appreciate this for what
I
it
think
is.
Sydney's mom, boom, 100%.
I think the only way it can be boring is if you look at the home runs going over the fence like a pendulum, and you're like,
Yeah. It's like a really slow tennis match. Where you're like, okay, back down play, and no.
oh god, and back up.
And that's another one.
Oh, that one's over the wall. Let's see.
That's wild. So game 3, if everything works out the way that we've tried to map it out a little bit, Saturday is going to be between SDSU and ASU, and we've got ASU, right? Clean sweep?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a much more competitive game than any of the ones that take place on Friday. But I still think ASU probably wins by 4 or 5 runs.
Yeah, I actually am going to go back. I'm going to recant, say LSU beats San Diego State because I need that to happen.
But do you think it's going to happen?
Well,
it could. I think that's going to be a good game.
Well, this is what would happen. I think SDSU wins, then they lose against ASU, and then LSU actually probably beats Cal State Fullerton, and then it's a winner go home game between SDSU and LSU again to play ASU on Sunday. That's what would happen.
I just don't see any scenario where ASU is even in a close game.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They'll be waiting for the winner of probably SDSU and LSU on Sunday. That's what happens because it's double elimination.
Yeah.
What I feel like this is going to be is
then that team is going to have to be ASU twice.
In old times with the Coliseum, where ASU is just kind of like the emperor sitting just watching, waiting for the gladiators to kind of tear each other apart, and then just be like, you're done. You can go home. Exactly. Thumbs down. That's exactly what it's going to be.
If Sydney is still watching this, can you please give me a thumbs down at home plate when you fucking murder one on LSU?
And look directly
I want her to hit a bomb if they play LSU and then throw her bat at me in the stands.
Yeah.
At you.
At me.
I want her to just set it gently down next
Those
to the
go
LSU.
so hard.
Just gently down to the LSU dugout.
I love what's your favorite celebration of a home run? Mine is definitely the swing hard, watch it for a second, and then start watching it while you're walking to first base with your bat still in your hand. No, still have the bat in your hand, and then you slowly let it go, and then start sprinting.
Oh no, that's lame.
No, not sprinting, but then you start jogging.
You gotta pimp that shit. I want a full Jose Bautista stand there, look at the catcher, look at the pitcher, look at the pitcher's family in the stands, and then throw that shit into the 18th row. I love that. I want them to just fucking.
What do you have on your computer?
Oh, it's a picture of a moon exploding. I don't know if you could see this. It's a picture of a moon exploding. That is, there's a meteoroid, and by a meteoroid, I mean a Cydney Sanders home run. And
why do you have that?
The moon exploding, because that's what's going to happen.
Are you going to make that?
The moon's going to explode?
No, I was just looking at pictures of what's going to happen. Yeah, Cydney Sanders might end the world. Sorry.
With a home run.
With a home run. She might explode.
Somebody warned Nick Cage with obscure numbers.
What's the over-under on Cydney Sanders home runs this weekend?
Ooh, that's a great line to set. 34?
I'm thinking 3.5.
I'm thinking 3.5 as well. I'm taking the over.
Yeah,
taking the over?
There's a multi-home run game coming.
They need to put these games on DraftKings.
That line, that's a 3.5.
It's a perfect line.
Yeah.
No, I know it's perfect.
Because they'll play 3 games at minimum. Well, technically 2 games are guaranteed, but come on.
Yeah. Come on. So they're gonna win. It's GG's. That's what we're calling it.
GG's in the chat.
Might as well just call it the GG Regional because ASU softball is just gonna send everybody back home and end their season because that's just the way it is. Any final thoughts on softball before we move on?
Fired up. I'm ready. Once again, post-game shows after every game this weekend.
Yep.
So definitely make sure you're here in the chat after the game. After you're at Farrington, join the chat from Farrington. And if you're at Farrington, say what's up.
Yes.
My DMs are open at least. So
mine are also open, I believe.
I think mine are too. I know the Sun Devil shows is also. So if you want to reach all of us.
Yeah. If you're at the game, definitely come say hi. It's going to be fun.
100%. Yeah. If you enjoyed all of the Sun Devil softball content, that is not just restricted here to the shows. We're going to have a lot of stuff online throughout the weekend as well at gophnx.com. And while you're over there, you can become a member because when you do, you're going to get either a free t-shirt from the locker or your first month for 50 cents just for signing up. Shane's a perfect model for today because he's got a PHNX shirt on.
I've been called that many times.
He's got a PHNX hat on. You're just PHNX'd out.
Yeah, PHNX daddy.
Okay. How you doing, Shawn? You got a PHNX hat on too.
I was a model at one point.
Were you actually?
Yeah.
Baby model?
Yeah. I modeled clothes as a kid.
Like baby or like toddler baby?
Up and like for a lot of my childhood, like baby and like toddler baby and small child.
What's with this kid?
I'm just
my man's just rubbing the hell out of his face.
Goes places,
I was a top 5 baby all time.
Don't
like,
you
all
worry,
time.
bro.
Lundberg baby.
That's the
up
most
there with me.
absurd thing you've
That's
ever
the
said.
craziest take.
That
There's
is the
so many
worst
child
take.
actors.
The vending machine just broke.
Yeah.
Of that.
I was
Yeah.
a cute baby though, and
Everybody has
I don't even think you're a top 5 baby in your neighborhood.
in your family.
Well, there's 3 of us, so
So what does that say about you?
I was the best baby. I'm my mom's favorite kid.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
Okay, well, again, for some reason, we got to that point. Head over to gophnx.com and become a member of the family. Again, either a free t-shirt from the locker or your first month for 50 cents just for signing up. Boys, a Wednesday would not be complete
Dude, turn me up.
Without
I'm so hyped for this.
another on the clock.
Oh, we don't have it over here, do we?
What?
Sound.
Okay,
do we
3,
not have the
2,
sound?
1.
That was
Shawn,
good.
The pause.
That was
Is
good.
now on the clock.
So last week we drafted fruit. Shawn won it. First time in a minute. You've got a dub.
Yeah, I think this is my 3rd victory of the season.
It's been a couple weeks.
It has been a
Is this a
minute.
seasonal thing?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like once we get into football and
Yeah, probably.
basketball,
You're
we
right.
probably won't have this much free time.
yeah,
First, second, but you get to go third.
I'm going 3rd. Yeah,
And then I will go second. We
are
are
we drafting
drafting
today?
birds.
we are
today.
drafting birds.
Okay.
Sorry, audio listener.
Real birds. Just to
Okay,
preface
Teddy
some of the
Wap.
rules. No fictional birds. There was a little bit of a discussion about
No
Tweety
There was
Bird.
no discussion.
There was a brief.
There was a
discussion.
brief.
There was a
There was a
mention.
mention. Yeah.
There you go. No Tweety Bird. But any bird. And it has to be
Shawn, like
no fake. No birds that like prehistoric birds.
yeah, they have to be
No
alive.
pterodactyls.
No pterodactyls.
Shawn, like I'm worried because Shawn knows the number 1 overall pick, and I don't think there's a consensus number 1 overall
I
pick.
think there's 2 options here.
I think there's two
Okay,
options
what
as
is
well.
it? Who's your first pick?
First overall
Listen,
pick.
I-
Wait. Shawn DePaz is on the clock.
Okay. Yeah, there's 2 options here. And I think I am basing this one off of there's two that I really like. I have to go with my favorite. It's one of my favorite animals of all time. Emperor penguin.
Fuck!
Number 1 overall.
That's where I was going.
Emperor penguin's a great choice. There is one other option. And I think Totri is going to take it, but
Emperor
solid
Penguin. So you didn't just go penguins in general.
No, Emperor.
Emperor penguin is a specific penguin. Like you need to go. Like that
So I
one-
could get a different penguin.
You could get a different penguin.
But that's
technically.
the
No,
Emperor
who
Penguin's the
cares?
go-to
It's the
penguin.
goat penguin.
That's a great pick. I agree. That was my number 1 overall pick as well.
Yeah,
So we had a consensus.
Yeah,
Number 1 overall.
there is definitely a number 2. This is like a clear number 2.
Really?
I'm gonna
I did-
go with a toucan.
Wow, that's
I'm going
you
with
could have
the
got that
toucan.
last overall.
Really?
I think you could. I would never have thought of a toucan.
I wouldn't know. I
I'm
wouldn't have
going
picked.
toucan.
Dude, wait. What do you have as the consensus number 2? That's crazy to me. I might follow you because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
I don't
go
either.
Well, give me an ostrich.
off. Okay,
That's
I
for
see
damn
that, I
sure.
see that.
Now on my way
Fuck the
back.
toucan disrespect, bro.
I just never would have thought of it. Like, I think you could have gotten it later, but I mean, I don't hate it. Toucan's it's a beautiful beak.
Give me a bald eagle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that was a clear number 2.
That's solid. That's a solid one. I'm gonna continue with.
I fucking hate ostriches. I just panicked. They scared. You know, I was like deathly afraid of giant birds when I was a kid. Like deathly afraid.
I
think-
Like I genuinely thought I would get scooped
Did
the
Big
hell
Bird
up.
fuck you up?
No, but that motherfucker's scary. I genuinely thought I was gonna get scooped up by like an emu if I went to like the fair. It was just gonna take me and run away.
Emu. I'm gonna go with a peacock.
Yeah, that's
that's a great one.
that's what
I wasn't even thinking of like those kinds of birds. Damn. Okay.
those kind of like ground birds.
You
No,
literally
I-
drafted a penguin.
I was thinking like a little. I was thinking
the
more,
most grounded
No,
bird.
no, I wasn't thinking of like common bird, like peacock. I don't know. I wasn't thinking of like, I don't know.
Okay.
That didn't hit me.
Okay.
I am gonna go. We're going back to back here. I'm gonna go flamingo.
Okay.
And then I am going to go blue jay.
Nice.
Oh, a blue jay is a
Nice.
solid pick.
Blue jays are beautiful.
Damn.
All right, Toshi, you're back on the clock.
I am gonna go with a parrot.
Yeah, you're honestly
No, a parrot is a solid
that
pick.
is a very solid
Gotta
pick.
keep
You're kind of you have a beautiful lineup, like
I
color wise,
say it.
just an absolutely beautiful lineup.
Speaking of color wise,
Uh-oh.
you ever seen this motherfucker?
I don't know what you're gonna
Give
say.
me a golden pheasant.
Wait, what? Let me see.
You're lucky that there's pictures on this graphic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
want to see what this looks
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Golden.
You look that up and tell me
Pheasant.
that's not the sexiest bird you've ever seen.
Let's see.
I don't even know how to spell.
Wow.
pheasant.
Yeah.
It looks. I mean,
alright.
it looks
got-
like a. It look. I don't even know what to say. It looks like.
All right, you took parrot. I'm taking macaw.
Okay.
You're getting really out there.
A macaw's like the same thing as a parrot.
Okay.
It's cooler.
Okay. So I've got parrot, toucan, peacock. Give me a.
Oh wait,
You're back to back, aren't
a
you?
macaw is kind of the same thing as a parrot.
Is it?
I think parrots are,
Let me see.
aren't they?
Macaw.
I have no idea.
I don't think so. Macaw is. Oh, it's a macaw parrot.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so-
Okay, I'll go cardinal.
Okay,
Fuck,
that's
you
a good.
rat bastard.
That's a good.
That was right after blue jay for me. Two great colored birds.
I've got a lot of colored birds. Give me. Okay, dude.
I'm sorry. All right, keep going. I have a great last pick, and we'll get out of here with that.
Go Toji.
I'm gonna go. Give me a falcon.
Yeah, just
Okay.
a falcon.
Just a falcon.
Okay.
I'm not familiar.
I got
with.
eagles. You got falcons. You gonna get hawks?
I'm gonna.
This your fifth pick?
I
fourth
got
and
two,
fifth.
fourth and fifth.
Okay.
I have emperor, penguin, flamingo, blue jay. I think I have to go.
I have diversity in mine.
I think I'm gonna go turkey here.
Wow!
For what you can get out of it.
Holy shit, that's a great pick.
Really?
Yeah. Like, cause
Oh my god!
you can't just. I'm not.
Oh no!
I'm not thinking. Oh! And a chicken. Get fucked. Get fucked. I got a chicken.
Why did I react like that?
Turn me on.
Why did I react like that? Why did I react like that? Can I have my hat back?
What the fuck?
Why did I react like that?
You got it, because you got to think about what they can provide.
I know.
You
Why
too.
did I react like that? You wouldn't have thought about it.
I would not have thought of it. You handed that to me.
Wait, I'm so confused.
A chicken and a turkey.
No, I get
My
the
man's got two of the best foods in the planet.
Yes, but what do you mean? How did you react?
I was like, oh no, because I
'cause that
didn't
made
think
me
of that
think
type of bird.
Yeah, I didn't think about edible birds.
When you think of a chicken, you think of a turkey. When you think of a turkey, you think of a chicken. They're fucking synonymous, Totri. Goose, darn it! Geese! No!
Take it. You got. I don't know what yours gonna be. You gotta take it just to spite him.
Yo, wait. Yo, we fucked up. There's so many.
I fucked up.
Oh, but I know what I. Oh,
We didn't put really. I didn't put a whole
man.
lot of thought into
Damn,
this.
there's two birds.
Yeah, I had other birds on my list that I
Oh,
was.
No!
Give me a duck.
Oh, a tremendous pick! Oh Lord! Oh, we suck at this. We got pineapple in the fifth round in
we,
group.
didn't, we didn't put any thought.
Give me a swan,
That's a beautiful
bro. I wanted. Can I get a sixth just to like put on the side?
Honorable mention? No.
Yeah,
Sidebird.
What would yours
Okay,
have been?
honorable mention. This is what I thought of before I thought of all of the like. We just unlocked
Yeah.
this area. I was gonna take a puffin because I love them because they're so cute.
Oh, yeah.
they are.
That I have to take swan to pander.
I was gonna take a cockatoo before
Bro, I fucking
before
blew
the
this.
chicken and turkey came up.
Yeah. Duck is a great pick.
Yeah.
I was thinking pelican.
Oh,
on there.
pelicans.
Pelican was on
We
there.
did terrible.
Pelican would have been my pick if you hadn't made me think of chicken. I was thinking, what else?
Ravens.
I've never
Yeah,
been.
like a raven.
I've never been so disappointed in a draft before,
Red-tailed hawk. You look distraught.
dude. This feels like this. I feel like I just drafted 5 Darko fucking Milichiches.
So to recap, I have, dude, my team's kind of a wagon. Emperor, penguin, flamingo, blue jay, turkey, chicken. All right. Totri has toucan, peacock, parrot, falcon, duck, and Shane has
duck pick goes hard.
Shane has ostrich, bald eagle, golden pheasant, cardinal, swan.
I fucking blew this.
It's such
Yeah.
a unique lineup.
Maybe
for
I'm gonna
Cubs.
win now because every time I say I'm gonna win, I never win.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, Emperor Penguin was a clear number 1, I think.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm glad we all
um,
had that. There was
Flamingo?
consensus on that.
Emperor Penguin is the LeBron James of this draft.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Flamingo is a great second round pick, I think.
What was the most value pick? You think probably the chicken?
Yeah, the chicken and the turkey. That's
Chicken
fucking
being
ridiculous.
honestly, duck being second to last pick is a great pick too. I think our last round we kind of bodied.
Dude, I think our last round was the best round.
Well,
a swan?
Ostrich is a terrible first pick, by the way.
Yeah,
It's a really bad
Why
first
did you
pick.
go with ostrich?
because
Well, I mean, he had bald eagle right there too. So
I was just trying to get like
diversity.
I was trying to get every type of, but I just fucked it.
So
man.
okay, birds as
So-
a
so
basketball.
this
That's
is-
lineup.
where I was going. Yeah, birds as basketball players. Like,
you know
what do we got?
You know
said,
you know what sucks is like now people are gonna judge this as like, damn, Totri's team would taste good or like Shawn's team would taste good. I don't have any good food.
well, not necessarily.
No, because no one's out here
Good
eating
food.
penguins or flamingos.
Yeah, nobody's eating a
yeah,
fucking
but
penguin.
like you're getting like Okay, so this is the thing. What
Peter's gonna be
can
on
we
our
like?
ass.
Can we
Dude,
like?
fuck PETA.
Can we like?
I want
Yeah.
all the smoke with PETA.
Can we like when we draft like animals and shit like this? We need like topics, like why are we drafting these? Because like people are gonna judge them based on
That's
like
kind of
beauty. Yeah, true. But like
It's up to interpretation.
like a chicken and a turkey, they fucking suck as just birds.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But they're good to eat.
That's why.
Like they're mid-ass birds. I wouldn't want to hang out with
They're
them.
below
like,
average.
I'm fucking chilling with a pheasant. I'm
But
like,
people
what's
have-
up, my
people
boy?
have pet
Like,
chickens.
hanging-
Turkeys? No, turkeys.
Bro,
are,
hanging out with a turkey is like chicken and turkeys are the most annoying animals ever.
No,
they're just
people-
sitting there like,
people have pet chickens. Turkeys, I'm with you on. Turkeys are a menace to society.
Cockatoos not getting drafted was
fine. It's a G leaguer, bro.
no shot. A cockatoo.
Oh
a G
my
League bird,
God.
bro. You're tripping. Owls.
Next
Oh, brother.
Ooh.
Great
Ooh.
one.
Owls.
Owls not being on there is a,
This needed to be a
a
10
miss.
pick draft.
Yeah.
Gosh, a blue-footed booby. Nobody
Yeah,
drafted.
I almost said, yeah.
That's unlucky, bro. That's unlucky. Real quick, you said Emperor Penguin was the LeBron James of the draft.
Yeah.
What is in terms of an ostrich? And what was my first pick? A toucan?
Toucan. Yeah.
What would those be in relation to NBA players?
An ostrich is like a low or high ceiling,
No, I want a-
high
I
floor,
want a
low
player
ceiling.
comp.
Yeah, no, it's a high floor, low ceiling. So like,
Kind of when you drafted Giannis.
no,
Raw talent.
no,
No
Wait.
shot in ostrich.
high
is
floor,
Giannis.
low ceiling.
Yeah, but
Giannis
was-
has a low floor and a high ceiling when he was drafted.
Oh, high floor. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
So
It's
I
like
would say,
DA.
I would, yeah, like, no, that's a little mean.
To who, DA or the ostrich?
The ostrich. Let's see. I would say like a really good like a Kyle Korver. Like he'll give you buckets, but like he's not going to be an all.
And he shouldn't be second overall.
Yeah. And what was the yours?
A toucan.
A toucan. A toucan is a miss, man. I don't
Really?
think yeah.
I
It's
think
way too early.
Toucan is a player you could have got way later. In the draft
Yeah, a
before.
toucan is like a is like reaching on like picking no, because he got picked high.
Yeah, but this guy toucan got picked high.
Yeah, no, but he was
A toucan is like a Johnny Flynn. You
yes,
did not need to draft him that early.
Syracuse,
And you didn't need to
my
draft
boy.
him. You didn't need to draft him when you were drafting Ricky
That
Rubio.
was one of
to
the
pick
craziest
after.
reaches I've ever
Dude,
seen.
them drafting back-to-back guards and back-to-back pick was wild to me.
But the thing is, I fucking love Johnny Flynn. Like he was one of my favorite collegiate.
I
point
wanted
guards in
Johnny
a
Flynn to
long
go to the Knicks so bad because he's from Western New York. He's from Niagara Falls. Went to Syracuse. I just wanted him to travel across the state in his career. He sucked in the NBA.
Well, be sure to let us know what you think
It's also really small.
about this draft.
Ricky Rubio was nice, though.
If you enjoyed the interview, if you enjoyed the content, again, follow us
You
on
enjoyed the
social
birds.
at PHNX_Sun Devils. Let us know if we missed any birds,
Bro.
which
We definitely
after
probably did.
further assessment, we most certainly have. You can follow me on social at Anthony_Totri. You can follow Shane at Shane Deef, and you can follow Shawn at Shawn_DePaz.
I have two. Either ducking for cover as always, which I guess works in two
For
ways.
both.
That's actually I'm just going with that one.
Okay.
I'll tell you the other one off
That's
air.
amazing. We will be back with an audio show on Thursday. But for now, peace.
Wait.
What?
Come watch me on Bets in 15 minutes. Bye.